Hello viewer, DeifieD here, and what do I have in store for all you sexy ass you-boobers, aka viewers, also known as the YouTube subscribers, maybe somebody who's never even seen my channel before, foreskin, I don't know, I can't talk today, it's whatever. I've got a mini Uzi silence, and this is probably the shittiest fucking weapon in Call of Duty history, at least for Black Ops anyways. The only way I found to make it manageable or useful is to put a silencer on it, or maybe even a grip. And I get zergerized by the guy waiting for me to walk through the fucking doorway like a dumbass. Anyways, Rondre 3000 challenge consists of a 6v6 domination game where you have to use a limited amount of guns. You accrue points based on your score, caps, defends, the spread between your kills and your deaths. All that stuff comes into play when you get the final score. I'm trying to get a gameplay with this thing. I get a 10-point advantage, or 10-point boost, or 10-point whatever the fuck you want to call it, for using this piece of shit. So I did it. And I did it decently. I want to see if you guys... So I got a challenge for you. Can you get a better gameplay with the mini Uzi? Let me know. It has to be a 6v6 domination game. It has to be the mini Uzi. If you put rapid fire on it, good fucking luck. You'll be aiming at the sky shooting down fucking UAVs because the recoil is so goddamn unmanageable. But if you can do it, better luck to you, better props to you, better whatever the fuck you want to call it to you. I don't know. I can't talk right now, but I get knifed from a guy who's strafing, who fucking diagonal knifes me. Awesome. Now, I want to say a big thanks to all my new subscribers, all the new people who've came to my channel by way of friends of mine who've retweeted my videos, who've lended a hand to help me get past 100. kKoreankillaK, MoCTactics, Rondre 3000, all these guys. There's a plethora of other individuals who've helped me, who I can't think of right now, but they know who they are. Those guys helped me get past 100 subs, which I thought that it was never going to happen. I was sitting here thinking maybe I would just create 20 fucking accounts with my own shit and put myself past 100. I don't know. But I made it. I'm here. I have a little over, I think, 115 right now. So things are going well. I plan to bring you guys a variety of different gameplay, commentary, different games, maybe some animation videos. I don't know. But I'm going to keep it, keep the variety coming. Bring different stuff to you guys, keep things entertaining, and here's a tip for you guys. If you get in a situation where you're in a gunfight with the guy who's coming up the stairs, don't do what the fuck I just did. Approach him on the stairs so that you have a little bit of equal grounds to shoot each other at. Obviously, only half of his body is showing, but I'm trying to shoot him with all of my body showing. So, obviously, I lost that fucking gunfight. So, another thing I want to talk about, interaction with my subscribers. Something you can expect from me is for me to talk to you guys like a human being. For me to talk to you like you exist and like I see you when you do things such as liking my videos, commenting on them, commenting on my channel, sending me messages. Whatever you're doing, sending me porn, I don't know. But whatever you're doing, if you're talking to me, expect me to talk back with you, because I think that's a respectful thing to do. I think that's what I strive to do, and I think many other YouTubers, big or small, should do in order to show their subscribers and their viewers respect that they deserve. So, moving right along, I would also like to note that there are many, and to segue to what I'm just talking about, who don't do exactly what I'm just mentioned, who don't interact with their subs, who don't comment, who don't tweet, who don't retweet, who don't do all that shit that you would think would be necessary for somebody who cares about their customers, aka the viewers, the people who watch their videos, the people who keep the channel running and live. Now, one individual that I would like to bring mention to, that some of you, if you have a YouTube channel like myself and are trying to grow, you should definitely emulate this guy. And his name is FearCrads. He's a guy from the UK who's a beast of a player, but does all the things that I just mentioned. You know, he interacts with his subscribers and talks to them, and I think it's absolutely amazing, you know, that yes, he does have all these subscribers, and yes, he's probably overwhelmed with messages, but he makes the effort to try and interact, and I think that's awesome. Now, what also I wanted to talk about, because I have many things to talk about today, and one of them being that I'm a colorblind motherfucker. I didn't even see this guy who shot me around the rock with his bending bullets from Smoking Aces. I didn't see him because the little red triangle blended in with the rock. And you're probably like, how the fuck does that happen, dude? It's red. Come on, give me a fucking break. We're making excuses. But no, seriously though, I can't see this shit half the time. I'm thinking maybe I'll tell Rondre 3000 that I should get a 500-point bonus for everybody that I kill with the Blackbird in the air. I don't know, maybe a colorblind bonus? Who knows? It sounds great, though, in my eyes. But anyways, moving right along, I wanted to bring a little series to you guys. I don't know if this will be received well by many of you, if you think this would be something that I should continue. But I wanted to share some of my military experiences with you. There's a lot of different things that are absolutely hilarious that only a military person would probably encounter, you know, based on the times and you know, situations and being on deployment. There's certain things that are strict only to military people that civilians and people alike wouldn't normally experience. So one of these, in particular, to make this kind of short, is a story from when I was on my first enlistment. You know, I joined the Navy. They sent me to a ship. My first ship happened to be a frigate, a fairly small ship. And I get out there, and the first thing we start doing is going on deployment. Deployment typically consists of a 9-month gig where you go out, you do various training exercises, you go out there and you practice on kicking ass and blowing up shit. So we're out there, we're down in South America, matter of fact. We're on this what we call a Unitas cruise. We're down there, I'm visiting countries in the midst of, you know, doing general quarters training and all this other crazy ass shit that I can't even begin to tell you about because you're probably not going to understand. Because it's weird shit. Like it's you'd be like, why the fuck would you do that? And I don't even know why we do it sometimes. But we're down here in Ecuador. We'd already visited a few ports. I'm talking Panama, Rio de Janeiro, the Bahamas. A few great places, awesome places. But we're down in Ecuador specifically. First thing that happens, I'm rolling out with my group of guys. We get off the ship. We're like, fucking A, finally, we've been out to sea for 30-something days. We need some rest. We need to drink some beer, drink some alcohol, have a good time, interact with the community, you know, interact with the people that live there. And we got off to an interactive start. Interactive, I don't even know what the fuck it's called. You know what I'm talking about, though. We get off to a start where we're interacting with the people that live there. First thing that happens, a few kids, matter of fact, approach me, you know, peddling different things. They want money, this, that, the other. And I've always been a very giving person. You know, anytime a homeless person or somebody, with the exception of people who only want to, you know, get my money so that they can buy beer or drugs, I try to give back to these individuals who've obviously come on hard times. And I try to, you know, just give back to them. Maybe give them a little bit of money for something to eat. But in this particular occasion, I get approached by a kid who was probably about 6 or 7 years old. Old enough to talk, and he was actually probably a little bit advanced for his age with his little vocabulary. I'll get to that later. We're out here. He comes up, and rather than asking us about what we do, or maybe can we give him some fucking Legos or some puzzle pieces, or maybe we got a fucking toy he can get from us, I have no clue. But he didn't talk about what normal 6 or 7 year olds talk about. He came to us and asked, ever so politely, if we would like to have sex with his sister, who was 10 feet away, and she had to be about 10 or 12 years old. What the fuck, right? Why is a 6-year-old kid pimping out his older sister? I have no idea, but apparently that's what they do in some third world countries. Obviously, it was a weird event at any rate. But if you would like for me to share more of these stories with you, please let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you would like to see a series of this type of stuff where I tell you different encounters with random shit that's just absolutely out of control, amusing. Let me know. Thank you for watching, and that is all for today.